Okay, so my name is Alex Bianchini, and my family has been producing wine since 1985, starting with my grandfather Giuseppe Bianchini, and he passed away in 2004. Nowadays, my aunt and my father, Lucia and Paolo Bianchini, are the main owners of the estate, and my sister and I try to follow the family business. And yes, we are located in a Suda slope of Montalcino municipality. And yes, we are one of the most historical winery in Montalcino. So I'm studying until 2015, and I started to work in our winery in 2015. And I deal with the wine production mainly, but of course it's a family business, and in a family business I do all I can I do. So I think there isn't a single secret. I think we are very lucky because we are located in a Sud-Est, and the Sud-Est is a great slope for making a great Sangiovese. For this reason, we produce five different Sangiovese, and I think is we try to follow the nature, and for us it's important to fill in the glass the terroir. And terroir is not the whole Montalcino municipality, but terroir is our slope, and we try to do the better in each vineyards, and try to making great grapes for making great wines. This is a secret. So we are very traditional, and for this reason we use only big barrels of Slavonian oak, because De Brunello di Montalcino was born in a big barrel, and I think for this reason we use the big barrel of Slavonian oak, and big barrel is important for us because in our hottest area is important to not concentrate a lot of the wine. It's important to produce enjoyable wines, drinkable wines, but with, of course, the potential for longevity. Yes. So probably nowadays, but in the future too, the climate change is our most important challenge. But I think is we are very lucky in Montalcino because the microclimate in north side, south side, so is very important, and I think is he's in this moment making a great wines, and probably in the future we try to follow the nature, take the decision in a perfect time. I think this is a most important secret, because every day, every year is different, the harvest time, pruning time, and it's important to take the decision in a perfect moment. And I think this is in the future will be a great challenge, the climate. So completely traditional. So I think the 90% of great wines come to the vineyards. Nowadays, the knowledge in cellar, the knowledge in these 15 years in Montalcino, we know very well the secret to produce a great wines. And yes, our philosophy is a traditional style. During the harvest, we pick by hand. We do a great selection of the grapes during the harvest, before the grapes arrive in the cellar. And yes, using the big barrel and the grapes making a great wines. So the best thing is every day is different, because so 1 week I stay in, for example, in the vineyard. One day I stay in the warehouse. So it's a very dynamic job, and probably this is the beauty of my job is every day is different, dynamic. Stay in the vineyard, stay here in Sweden or in USA or something like that. And yes, probably this is the beauty of my job. So relax, because actually I love to study and with my colleagues, or I love to visit the winery in not only in Italy but in France or in the USA, and I I I like, yes, of course the relax is really important, but I love to study, to have some information with my colleagues, have a discuss with them, and yes, try to improve my job. Oh, so in the last 20 years, this is the average of the last 20 years, probably 2010 or 2006 are two of the greatest vintage of ever. But I think the 2016 nowadays is good, but will be the great vintage in the future, and I think I suggest these three vintages, but probably we see the 19 and the 20 will be two greatest vintage. So the 2023 was, I think, one of the most challenging vintages of ever, but we are very happy for the results of this vintage. The quality of the grapes are really good. Of course, in this moment is really young, because we're talking about the 4 months. And I think is earlier to for identify this kind of vintage. But I think will be a great vintage with a good elegance, good aromas, and probably will be a great Brunello, of course.